We need a stricter gun control. The one gun a month bill is a good start. Very simply, in the summer of 2007, one of my officers was shot trying to help a young woman who was being beaten. It turned out she was being beaten by her brother. When the officer stopped, he was off duty. It was a Saturday. He was shot with a Saturday night special and barely got away with his life. Today he is recovered but was forced to retire. I believe that these types of handguns and weapons that serve no purpose other than to take human life don't belong on our street. We don't need Saturday night specials. We don't need 50 caliber guns. It's ridiculous for people to even buy them and say it's for another use. Those guns are for killing people, and we don't need them on our streets. I congratulate the governor for his efforts in bringing that to fruition, and Senator Weinberg for her sponsorship of that bill. And I think it's a good first start, but we have to continue to move to make gun laws a little stricter in this area.
You know, look, whenever you have some sort of legislation that reduces the amount of guns that eventually can get out onto the street, I think that's a positive sign because it's a way to reduce violence. You know, there's another thing that the governor's been very strong on, and that's something that's a personal situation that kind of is near and dear to my heart, because as a 26-year veteran of law enforcement, I'm someone that was shot in the line of duty. And I understand that the governor is now proposing new legislation to make sure that anyone that shoots at an officer or does shoot an officer has life without parole. You know, for someone that has been shot and watched his partner be shot, you know, that's something that's strong in our minds. It is something that's so powerful because this is somewhere where law enforcement officers will be protected, and people will think twice before they take a gun and even point it in the direction of a law enforcement officer. That's powerful legislation. That's a powerful tool.
For decades, law enforcement has wrestled with the recidivism factor that's inherent all over the United States. As you know, the United States of America incarcerates more people per capita than any other advanced nation in the world. Governor Jon Corzine and Lieutenant Governor candidate Loretta Weinberg embrace the ideal that those that have paid their debt to society and are seeking to re-enter back to our streets are prepared. They're prepared with an education. They're prepared not to commit crime again. Governor Jon Corzine being proactive in the re-entry strategies for New Jersey is going to make our streets safer. I'm proud to have partnered with Governor Jon Corzine and the Attorney General's office in ensuring that those that have paid their debt to society are ready to re-enter society and be productive members of our public, so that they don't go back to a life of crime. And that will ensure that our streets are safer, that my children, your children, my wife, my mother is safe walking down the streets of Bergen County because of the initiatives of our governor.
I can tell you that it has been a dramatic change. People are free to walk the streets. They are coming out, they are doing gardening, they are improving their homes. They are involved in so many aspects that make for a better living for all of us. We are indeed happy to have the support of the county, of the state, and of the federal government working with us to make life better for all of us here in East Orange.